Twitter Blue cost this company $20 billion. The recent developments in Twitter with Elon Musk have opened up a new opportunity for journalists, writers, and individuals to impact the world through their words. One such person is Sean, a staff writer for More Perfect Union, a company who uses their platform to expose greedy corporations. Sean decided to post one tweet using Twitter Blue to impersonate a multi-billion-dollar pharmaceutical giant. The tweet went viral, in a bad way. His actions would cause outrage in the public and cost them billions. But the real question is, did they deserve it? Twitter is a social media platform launched in 2006. Through multiple iterations, it has evolved to be one of the biggest social networks in the world. Among its many users is Elon Musk. It's common for public figures to act professional, because controversial statements can negatively impact their careers. But not Elon. He has transcended professionalism. As the richest man in the world, he no longer feared judgment. I love anime. And I own a Chibi Wolverine. Dogecoin is the people's crypto. No need to be a gigachad to own. But his playful personality has sometimes cost him. Tesla stock price is too high, in my opinion. Dude, I just lost $10,000 because of this tweet. What the f*** is wrong with you? And that was not the last time he ended up hurting someone, as what he does next will impact the lives beyond Twitter. I love Twitter. You should buy it then. How much is it? In early January 2022, Elon began purchasing Twitter stock behind the scenes. And in 3 months, he spent $2.6 billion to become the largest shareholder, owning 9.2% of the company. Following this announcement, he was invited to be on the board of directors, but only at a certain condition. The board members were cautious and wanted to limit his power to influence the company. As part of his agreement to join the board, Musk had promised not to increase his stake to more than 14.9%, but his decision not to join frees him from that limit. And that was a condition he would not meet, so he made an offer to buy them out. I made an offer. 1 month after his offer, Elon announced his intent to withdraw from the deal. His team believed that Twitter was providing misleading information regarding spam accounts on the platform. But after a back-and-forth legal battle, Elon had no choice but to continue with the acquisition. The board accepted his offer, making Elon the new owner of Twitter. Days before it was official, Elon carried a sink into Twitter's headquarters to display his dominance. And shortly after becoming owner, he fired Twitter's CFO, Parag Agrawal, and assumed the position of CEO. He then quickly made his intentions known. Dear Twitter advertisers, the reason I acquired Twitter is because it is important to the future of civilization to have a common digital town square where a wide range of beliefs can be debated in a healthy manner, without resorting to violence. That is why I bought Twitter. I didn't do it because it would be easy. Elon thinks there is a huge disconnect between reality and media. All changes to Twitter will now closely reflect his values. The media is a click-seeking machine dressed up as a truth-seeking machine. The extreme antibody reaction from those who fear free speech says it all. By free speech, I simply mean that which matches the law. I am against censorship that goes far beyond the law. If people want less free speech, they will ask government to pass laws to that effect. Therefore, going beyond the law is contrary to the will of the people. His next announcement after acquiring Twitter was this. Twitter's current lords and peasants system for who has or who doesn't have a blue checkmark is bullshit. Power to the people. Blue for $8 a month. At first, it seemed like it was another one of his memes, but then he continued. Price adjusted by country proportionate to purchasing power parity. You will also get priority in replies, mentions, and search, which is essential to defeat spam/scam. Ability to post long video and audio, half as many ads, and paywall bypass for publishers willing to work with us. This will also give Twitter a revenue stream to reward content creators. There will be a secondary tag below the name for someone who is a public figure, which is already the case for politicians. And within a few days, Twitter officially implemented it. Some of his supporters were excited about the new changes. I look forward to my blue check. It is long overdue. I didn't ask for the blue check mark. It just showed up one day, so feel free to take it away. My peeps know it's me. But the idea of a verified Twitter account for $8 has sparked controversy from many. Power to the people, if the people pay for it. Elon, I am buying Twitter to help humanity, not for money. Also Elon, Twitter users must pay $8 a month for a blue check. My rule number one on the internet that's never been successfully broken is to charge for something that was previously free. And the most viral criticism came from a well-known politician popularly known as AOC. Laugh my ass off at a billionaire earnestly trying to sell people on the idea that free speech is actually an $8 a month subscription plan. Elon was quick to respond. Your feedback is appreciated. Now pay $8. And his comment would not end there. A few minutes later, he took a screenshot of AOC's merch and circled the price tag. My workers are union, have full healthcare plus benefits, like childcare help, and everyone is paid a living wage. Proceeds go to community acts like tutoring underserved kids. You're a union buster with an ego problem, who pockets the change from underpaying and mistreating people. And with a following of 115 million, there is certainly more debates to come. The community soon pointed out the next flaw in Elon's vision. Widespread verification will democratize journalism and empower the voice of the people. How? It's not even going to be verification. It'll just be paid membership with a badge that doesn't verify anything except your credit card went through. How the hell does that democratize journalism or empower the voice of the people? You can't possibly be this dense. Not sure if you're aware of this, being the richest man in the world and all, but about 62% of the global population cannot afford to pay for Twitter Blue. So how the f are you empowering the voice of the people? You're out of touch because you're so rich. Why not verify for free if you're serious about empowering the voice of the people? The second announcement was a mass layoff of the Twitter workforce following this tweet by Elon. Regarding Twitter's reduction in force, unfortunately there is no choice when the company is losing over $4 million a day. Everyone exited was offered 3 months of severance, which is 50% more than legally required. Although Twitter is a $40 billion company, it has been reporting losses for consecutive years now. And currently, the leading solution to this problem is laying off its employees. By carrying out these drastic measures from the get-go, Elon hopes to bring Twitter back to positive earnings. Jack Dorsey, co-founder of Twitter, also expresses his feelings on the matter. Folks at Twitter, past and present, are strong and resilient. They will always find a way no matter how difficult the moment. I realize many are angry with me. I own the responsibility for why everyone is in this situation. I grew the company size too quickly, and I apologize for that. But only a day later, insiders have reported that Twitter has started reaching out to the employees they let go. Multiple sources and Twitter blind chats now saying that the company has begun to reach out to some people laid off yesterday, asking them to come back. Whoops. From Twitter Slack. Sorry to everybody on the weekend, but I wanted to pass along that we have the opportunity to ask folks that were left off if they will come back. I need to put together names and rationales by 4 p.m. Sunday. I'll do some research, but if any of you who have been in contact with folks who might come back and who we think will help us, please nominate tomorrow before 4. I think we might use some Android and iOS help. The biggest vulnerability regarding blue checkmark is the impersonation of accounts. Elon has tried to address this. Going forward, any Twitter handles engaging in impersonation without clearly specifying parody will be permanently suspended. Previously, we issued a warning before suspension, but now that we are rolling out widespread verification, there will be no warning. This will be clearly identified as a condition for signing up to Twitter Blue. And he has set an example by banning popular comedian Kathy Griffin for impersonating him. To further insult her career, he said this. Actually, she was suspended for impersonating a comedian. But she was not the only popular figure that was banned. YouTuber H3H3 received the same treatment as well. Comedy is dead on Twitter, and Elon Musk killed it. And the tweet that got him banned was this. Even though Jeffrey Epstein committed horrible crimes, I do still miss him on nights like this for his warmth and camaraderie. Rest in peace, old friend. Let it be known it says parody account in the info. Before free speech dies, comedy lives forever. Here is Elon's most recent response on accounts impersonating him. Going forward, accounts engaged in parody must include parody in their name, not just in the bio. To be more precise, accounts doing parody impersonations. Basically, tricking people is not okay. However, no matter how many precautionary measures Elon takes, he is unable to stop the mass amount of impersonation trolls. And this time, it had real-world implications. A journalism company called More Perfect Union seized the opportunity to target a pharmaceutical giant that controlled most of America's insulin supply. With one fake tweet, it dealt a major blow to their company, losing almost $20 billion in market cap. We are excited to announce insulin is free now. This was the rationale behind staff writer Sean's tweet.
I was hesitant to even make this video because I truly had no idea how big of a splash the tweet would make when I posted it. And I don't really want to take credit. It's not a scoop or hot take that insulin pricing is ridiculous. It's a truth that millions of Americans deal with every day. The sad part is many people have reported on this before. Many politicians have tried to pass bills, but nothing has happened because the pharmaceutical industry has so much power.
And despite being seen as a prank or malicious activity on paper, most users disagreed. Making a dent in corporate overlords is nigh impossible in our current society. The fact that you could have such a debilitating effect with nothing more than making fun of evil business practices is extremely impressive. I know you didn't intend for everything to go down the way it did, but still, I admire it. It's good to see good people doing good things with the tools we have. They should apologize for price gouging insulin in the first place. I love it. This is actually a poignant opportunity to call out and point out the hypocrisy and absolute shameless price gouging of normal everyday people who need specific pharmaceuticals. Someone using the identity of someone else after paying for a blue checkmark? Who would have thought this could happen? With the mass amount of brand impersonations, Twitter was forced to pause verifications. The future of Twitter is currently unknown as rapid changes are taking place. For better or for worse, one thing we can all agree on is that there has never been a CEO this transparent. Please note that Twitter will do a lot of dumb things in coming months. We will keep what works and change what doesn't. Complaint hotline operator online. Please mention your complaints below. Elon, one suggestion. Twitter DMs are cool, but it lacks some features. Make Twitter DMs archivable. Add search functionality to Twitter DMs. Enable replies to specific messages, etc. The goal of Twitter DMs is to superset Signal. Elon has been constantly implementing technology from companies that have been proven successful. Signal is an encrypted messaging app that Elon vouched for, and plans to use similar monetization strategies as YouTube has started, followed by creator monetization for all forms of content. YouTube gives creators 55% of ad revenue. We can beat that. It seems like Elon is very proactive in the approach with Twitter. He is taking valuable suggestions from the community, but he is also ignoring many complaints about verification and safety. Would love to see more proactive moderation of pro-eating disorder / self-harm content on the Twitter. I've seen large accounts dedicated to these subjects be allowed to continue. Often reported accounts don't even get banned. Bring back banned accounts. Some are banned for saying true things. You f***ed up by ending verification. You want to charge people for vanity plates. Go ahead and try. But to remove the need to prove identity opens Pandora's box to impersonation. And the collapse of Twitter. There are 37 other accounts claiming to be me, and I'm only me. Do you think he is maintaining a perfect balance between running a business and supporting humanity? Let us know in the comments below.